Good afternoon, gentlemen. Active Aussie here. It's about 1:15 p.m. Another scorching hot day, but the humidity is a bit lower, but it's still really hot. Very quiet here in the park, not many people around. Most people in Brisbane can't handle this sort of heat being outside this time of day unless they've worked in like farming, agriculture or construction. I'm sort of used to it because I worked out in the sun for many years, so I can tolerate heat much better than I can tolerate cold. I just noticed there was a stream, I think last night or whatever it was, USA time, by that guy MRAD or Rebel Against Defeat or Rage Against Defeat, whatever his name is, I can't exactly remember, but he talked about in the stream about a guy from USA who imported a bride from Ukraine and how it turned out to be a total disaster. And we've heard these stories many times, multiple times, and I just wonder when these sort of guys are going to wake up. These type of import bros, it's like they never learn. And it's not just Ukrainian gals, it's girls from the Philippines, Chinese gals, Vietnamese, Cambodian, whatever. And I've come across many men who have this sort of mindset that they have to save the ladies, got to save one of these Asian gals. And I know several guys who've been ripped off big time. One guy I know, an Australian from Brisbane actually, he lost 85,000 and stupidly he got back with his wife, and he lost a lot of respect from me and a lot of guys in our expat group because of that. If he's that stupid, just a total simp. And he actually thought about moving to Thailand, so I can imagine if he has done that, he would have been ripped off big time, or he's getting ripped off right now. But I feel that some guys who've actually lived in some parts of Asia or Eastern Europe, they just develop this sort of sympathy mindset, and maybe it's to do with the past history, the brutal history of some of these nations, for example Vietnam or Cambodia, which have very brutal histories, even horrifying histories. But as Western men, what happened in these places back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever, it's not our problem. And it's not the responsibility of Western men to sort out Asian women's poverty or women from Eastern Europe or any sort of war zone, whatever, etc. But a lot of men just seem to think they have some sort of a obligation, a responsibility, and we do not. And I remember back in June I put up a community post, I think, in regard to some of these Asian girls with their channels, and a few people left abusive comments, basically saying I was a type of incel and oh, nobody wants you. But I'm not the stupid guy who is providing broke Asian women with resources. So who is really the fool? It's just that these types of men have got nothing in their life except women. And they're the same guys who in Australia, the USA, UK, whatever, they just get ignored anyway. So unless they were over in the Philippines and providing these gals with some sort of income, giving them a monthly salary, these gals would just ignore them. So the main message is never ever bring one of these gals back to a Western country like the United States or Australia. Don't be one of the import bros, or you're going to get burned big time. And there are some scumbag agencies out there who organise tours and help men to secure visas, marriage visas. I think it's the K1 visa or something in the United States. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a simp born every minute, a sucker born every minute, as the old cliche goes. So this is just a warning to blue pill beta type men. Don't think, oh, it can't happen to me. It can happen to you. It's happened to many men. You're not better off if you get involved with an Asian or a Ukrainian or a Polish girl, whatever. It makes no difference. And the sooner that men wake up, the better off they will be. That's all I've really got to say. I've just mostly been in the air conditioning today, either at home or in the car, and I just thought I'd come out here for a little while. There's hardly anybody around. The car park's empty down near the main road because most people just can't hack this sort of heat, those people who aren't used to it. So maybe about 5 p.m. there'll be a lot of people around. I made a video yesterday afternoon. I won't be uploading for a while, and I've made a video about it, so I'll upload that one. I made a video about 4:45 or 5 p.m. yesterday afternoon, so I'll upload that one a bit later too. Anyway, guys, hope you're all okay, and I'll talk to you again later.